Not Like Me, written by Marguerite Hensing. Read to you by Miss Keating. Lizzie and Tilly were twins. Though they looked the same, it was easy to tell who was who by the way they were. Lizzie was tidy. She brushed her hair often. She fussed about what to wear. Tilly didn't care what her hair looked like. She wore the same clothes for as long as she could. Lizzie liked making lists. Tilly liked hiding in secret places. The girls didn't mind being different, but one thing made them both really cross: their bedroom. Lizzie kept her side of the room neat and organised. She was proud of her bed. She smoothed the sheets and straightened the duvet. In the middle of 3 pretty pillows sat one large doll. When Lizzie read, she sat in a chair. Nothing on Tilly's side of the room was neat. Her teddies lay higgledy-piggledy. She sort of made her bed. She loved jumping on it and trying to touch the ceiling. When Mum looked in, she would say, "Tilly, you're louder than a busload of monkeys." Then Lizzie would sigh. "She's so noisy, it's hard to read." "I am the way I am." Tilly would bounce even higher. "I don't want to change." It was a rainy Saturday morning. "Nothing to do," grizzled Tilly. Mum grinned and pointed to their room upstairs. "Oh, yes, there is." Lizzie began by tidying her books. "Small books at this end of the shelf," she said. "Big books at that end." Tilly stacked her books on the floor. Just then, one stack fell onto another. "See what happens when you don't care," Lizzie grumbled. Tilly flopped on her bed. She read while Lizzie stacked Tilly's books into sizes. Dad looked in. "Tilly, got your sister working again for you?" Lizzie sighed. "She's so messy, Dad. Better than being fussy," Tilly mumbled into her book. Lizzie's socks were rolled into pairs. Her shoes formed a straight line on her drawers and shelves, with labels saying what went where. Tilly might have been messy, but she knew where important things like Bungie and Delilah. "Let's make our pencils into a long rainbow," Lizzie clapped. "What's that noise?" Tilly rushed away, laughing. She swung on her swing with her head upside down. Then she climbed the old tree to see far away. "I am the way I am. That's why I'm me," she sang. She didn't know, but Lizzie was singing the same song. "We look the same," said Tilly that night in bed. She liked thinking before sleeping. "But why are we so different?" "Because you eat green jelly beans," Lindsay mumbled, half asleep. Tilly started thinking in the dark. It was true. Lizzie didn't like anything green. If I didn't eat green jelly beans, would I be more like Lizzie? If Lizzie liked green, would she be more like me? Tilly dreamt she was swimming in green goo. Lizzie was swimming too, but she looked like a frog. Lizzie dreamt they were playing hopscotch. Every pebble she threw refused to land, and Tilly jumped all over the place. Then she hopped backwards until she disappeared. The twins woke at the same time. They looked the same first thing. "I had a strange dream about you," they said together. The girls dressed for school and brushed their hair and looked the same. They enjoyed making their lunch. Lizzie loved jam sandwiches. Tilly liked ham. Lizzie had a yellow lunchbox. Tilly had green. "What do you girls do at lunchtime?" asked Dad. "Play hopscotch," shouted Tilly. After a dream, Lizzie thought it was best not to play today. Tilly's hair was already fluffing up. Her shoelaces were already undone. "Surprise," said Mum. "Look what Grandma left behind. Jelly beans to share after lunch." Tilly looked sideways at Lizzie. Did her sister just croak? It was a grey, going nowhere kind of day. Grandma and Mum chatted. Tilly was reading. Lizzie was bored. "Let's make a list," Lizzie said, "about how we're different or how we're the same." Tilly didn't look up. "Why?" "Because," said Lizzie. "Then we'll know what to say when people ask what it's like being twins." "That's not the real reason," Tilly turned a page. "What is it then?" "You just love making lists." Tilly wanted to read, but Lizzie needed help. Tilly thought for a bit, then smiled. "The list has to be things we both like doing," she said. Then added, "Add a table." "This will be the world's shortest list," she grinned to herself, "because there's only 2 things worth doing at a table." Lizzie took a while to find the right paper and right pencil. The pencil needed sharpening. Tilly got quite a bit of reading done. Lizzie always washed her hands before starting, so she wouldn't smudge the paper. She used a ruler to make her coloured pencils perfectly straight. She spent more time preparing than drawing. "First I'll write the heading," she said, and smoothed the paper. Tilly read on while Lizzie solved the problem of which colours to use. "Number 1, Lizzie called. "Drawing," said Tilly. "Yes, we both like drawing." Tilly went on reading. "Drawing patterns is best," Lizzie hummed, "especially stars." Tilly watched her sister draw a large star. "Stars are too easy. Drawing animals is better, especially donkeys." Lizzie waved her rubber. "Should drawing be on the list then? It has to be what we like doing the same." Tilly thought carefully. Yes, we both like drawing. It doesn't matter what we draw. Lizzie was glad she didn't have to rub out her star. Number 2, eating. Tilly was ready to read again. But we don't like eating the same things, groaned Lizzie. I hate green beans and you love them. I love chicken soup and you hate it. Tilly had the answer. We both love spaghetti. She always made a mess with her spaghetti. Yum, slurping, sauce on chin. Lizzie always twirled her fork around and slowly, one strand at a time, no sauce smears on her. Lizzie wrote eating, then went off to ask Mum how to spell spaghetti. Tilly relaxed, sure the list was now finished. Lizzie wrote number 3. I could put jigsaws. She frowned at her sister. But you don't play properly and force pieces to fit. Not forcing, testing. Force. Don't. Do so. Do not. Girls, called Mum. No fighting. We aren't, shouted Tilly. Ah, whispered Lizzie. Not, hissed Tilly. What else do we like doing at the table? Reading, Tilly growled. But I read in my special chair. I read on my bed, but we could both read at the table. But I don't. But you could. But I don't. You could try. Girls, Mum shouted. Why did it have to be things at the table, hissed Lizzie. Because the world's shortest list was taking forever. What are you two up to? Grandma peered over Lizzie's shoulder. A list of things we both like doing at the table. Tilly's silly idea. Grandma winked. Put down fighting. The twins shrugged. Yes, they mumbled, fighting. Lizzie thought this list was the worst she'd ever made. How disappointing, Grandma tutted. You've forgotten what you all loved doing at my table. The girls glared, then laughed. Lizzie happily wrote number 4 before Grandma returned. Clear the decks. Grandma pulled old magazines from her workbook. Scrapbooks, glue, scissors, glitter, sticker stars. Mum joined in and they sat at the table for hours. Later, Lizzie wrote, laughing, talking, being happy. The day started badly. Tilly got out of bed first and slid on a book she'd dropped the night before. That made her bang into the drawer she left open before getting into bed. The little table tilted, making Tilly's shell collection fall on Lizzie's bed. I'm sick of you messing up our room. Lizzie whopped Tilly with her pillow. I'm sick of you fussing all the time, Tilly bopped back. Mum and Dad know I'm better than you, Lizzie swung. Tilly's face went red. Don't care. Slob. Lizzie made Tilly fall backwards. At least I'm not boring like you. Tilly ran from the room. She was crying. Lizzie was so angry she kicked Tilly's pile of books. She jumped all over Tilly's bed. She threw her sister's shoes out of the window. After a while, Lizzie was sad that she'd said such horrible things. Mum, have you seen Tilly? Mum was bringing the washing. No, dear. Would you like to help sort these clothes? Lizzie usually loves helping, but not this time. Tilly! She searched the garden. Next door's dog barked, but no sound from her sister. She found Dad in his shed. No, I haven't seen Tilly, he stopped hammering, but I've got just the job for you. You can sort these nails into sizes. But Lizzie was already running to the playground across the road. She crawled under bushes, she looked under bridges, she sploshed in puddles and tripped over tree roots. Had Tilly run away forever? It was all her fault. Lizzie ran home crying. Mum and Dad would be so angry. What a terrible mess. Oh, where was Tilly? Tilly was next door visiting Mrs. LaBelle. Mrs. LaBelle's house wasn't over tidy or over messy. Tilly told her about the fight. Mrs. LaBelle wanted to cheer Tilly up. In my house, Mr. LaBelle is the tidy one. I hate cleaning. Do you fight? Tilly sniffed. Sometimes. Do you run away? Sometimes, but not far. Then I cook a nice dinner, and Mr. LaBelle washes the dishes. Tilly wiped her eyes. She still felt unhappy. Did Mum and Dad really love Lizzie more? Mrs. LaBelle gave her a hug. It's important to be who we are and to do the things we like doing. But sometimes it's all right to do things that make other people happy too. The fun thing is, when you are nice to someone, you feel better. Surprises can happen when you're kind. You'll see. Through the window, they saw Lizzie returning from the playground. How dirty she was. How sorry she looked. Mum and Dad came running when they heard crying. They thought Lizzie was Tilly. Dad cuddled her. What's the matter, love? Lizzie's been looking for you. Lizzie cried harder. Mum smiled at the muddy footprints and glugly shoes. How I love my Tilly scruff-pot. She hugged Lizzie tightly. Tilly grinned at Mrs. LaBelle. Time to go home. This is a mess only I can fix. Tilly walked up the path. Dad stares at Mum in surprise. Do we have 2 Tillys? Lizzie ran to her sister. I couldn't find you, she cried. Tilly grinned. I'm good at hiding, remember? The twins stared at their messy room. Lizzie went red. What a fantastic mess! Tilly was impressed. She fluffed Lizzie's hair. Shall we tidy it together? Lizzie beamed in surprise. Tilly could have been mean. She tried smoothing Tilly's hair. Then they both laughed. That's just not you. We'll tidy later. Lizzie took Tilly's hand. Show me how to climb the old tree. Tilly's eyes lit up. Mrs. LaBelle was right about surprises. When we climb high enough, we can see the whole world.